we asked our listeners to send in some of the topics that they'd like us to explore on this program, and one of the most popular were cheating. And how do you cope with that if you find out your partner is cheating? With me today is Pamela Supple, who has been a professional sex and relationship therapist for the past 15 years. Pamela, welcome.
Hello, Gerry.
Hi. I guess first up, would you please define for me what cheating is in a relationship?
Cheating in a relationship is when one or the other parties within that relationship actively seeks out a third party for their own pleasure and gratification.
Why do people cheat?
Sometimes people cheat because they're bored, they're not happy within the relationship.
Do you mean bored with the sex with their partner or bored with the whole relationship?
It can be both, Gerry.
All right.
Yeah.
And how do I know if my partner is cheating? What are some of the signs I should be seeing or feeling, perhaps?
One of the early signs is withdrawal from one of the partners. I mean as withdrawal as in emotionally, or you're both not connecting, the sex dies off.
But Pamela, people say to me, I'm not married, but people say to me in marriage, sex dies off in every marriage. So can that really be an indicator?
It can be for some people, because not every marriage the sex dies off.
Right, okay.
And cheating can also happen in quite a happy relationship as well. So, and you might be still having sex. Right. And even if you are cheating, the sex can still be happening between the two of you. But possibly they might come home and try different moves.
I'm told that a different perfume on your partner might be an indication.
Well, that can be. A new style. They come home with a new hairdo and a new set of clothes that you're used to seeing them walk around in their normal clothes, and then all of a sudden they go out and buy a new wardrobe.
I guess I have to share a bit of my insights. A partner of mine came home and she started using a new phrase, a new expression that she'd never used before. And I remember I said to her, sorry, what did you say? And I found out a week later she'd been seeing someone else. So obviously... Behaviours.
Changes in behaviours. And a lot of people start to second guess. Am I imagining this? Or is this really happening? But I think a really good thing to listen to here is your intuition. It's never going to let you down.
I have heard that before, that your instincts are always right.
Yes.
All right, should this happen, and how do I deal with that? Finding out that my partner has been or is being unfaithful.
Unfortunately, it comes as quite a shock, even though you might have thought to yourself, oh, something's happening here, and I'm not sure what's happening. But when you find out, or you approach your partner and say, look, I've got some doubts here about what's happening between us, it can be quite devastating.
So the first thing is, let's say, for instance, I find an email that she's written to somebody else. Do I confront her with it, or do I just push it under the carpet?
I would confront. Because honesty is the best policy, but don't always expect an honest answer back.
Right. Why can't I expect an honest answer back?
Because quite often when people are confronted with something that they've been hiding or they don't want to expose about themselves, people go into defence mode and make up some sort of excuse. Oh, this is just a friend, or what are you talking about? What's your problem? This is a friend, and we're just having a conversation.
All right. Look, I'm going to dive straight into the part that hurts the most. When you find out that someone's been unfaithful, the trust has gone from the relationship. So the question I think everyone asks, and I asked myself a while back, is, can you ever trust your partner again?
Yes, I do believe you can, but it takes a lot of work. The two of you being able to sit down and discuss and communicate openly and honestly and getting some help with able to getting your relationship back on track. But yes, trust has to be rebuilt. And for some people, they're prepared to do that, and other people, once the trust is gone, they feel, well, how can I ever trust my partner again? So they make a choice whether they really want to work at the relationship or say, look, I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore. Because trust was a big part for me, and it's been broken, and I can't, and I'm not prepared to give it a second chance.